What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight I'm doing a random live. I just wanted to I'm sitting here with my coffee. First of all, welcome. Welcome to the finest workout. Next level J. Um, Not too much going on tonight. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I didn't want the day to go by without
My beloved child,
getting in a little conversation, and I wanted to go over something. I came across there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk to y'all about, but I came across some something that stood out. I wanted to discuss that. I wanted to see what y'all thought about the Damon Darling situation and new information that I'm just finding out. Well, a couple of hours ago, the fact that the Lakers have been sold apparently again. That's weird. Just wanted to see if anybody had any feeling about that. I know everybody's. The Lakers is not everybody's team, but I just wanted to see if anybody had an opinion about that. Let me see. Where can I find? I think it's actually on this phone here. I can't get it off of here, but I'll talk about it. But anyway, this week has been okay. It's everything's been coming along pretty good. Um, Although we recently had, well, there was a Taco Bell that opened recently, and we decided to go and check it out. Where I live, there's not really a whole lot of options on food. It's just the regular thing that we used to. So when they came and they built the Taco Bell from the ground up. So we said, all right, grand opening, we gonna go in and check it out. Let's see what's going on. Taco Bell, we got Taco Bell. We went over to get the Taco Bell, and Lord have mercy. What's up? Welcome. Let me see. I'm gonna try to keep up with you. Welcome. How you doing today? I see someone came in. I know this live is random. I didn't really schedule anything uh, because I had a lot going on. But I didn't want the day to end without coming and talking to y'all and just getting a little conversation going and um, just let y'all know I'm still around. I ain't throwing no towels in or nothing. I ain't quit. I'm still around. It's just today was a busy day, and it's a lot going on. But I ain't got no excuses today. But anyway, the Taco Bell came, and it was anticipated for a lot of people because it was super crowded, super crowded. All right, now first thing that I didn't care for is the fact that, which is not bad, I ain't being petty, but the fact that you had to go all the way around the building. Let me see. Oh, you asking me am I a cop? I look like a cop? Really? No, I ain't no cop. Ain't no cop. But yeah, so you have to go all the way around the building in order to get to the drive-through line. I didn't care for that. Like you circling the whole building to get to the drive-through. All right, but that's not bad. That's not bad. And it was a long line, and that's I expected that. It was the grand opening. So we go up, we order our food. Our food come to about $30, something like that. And we came home to eat. No, well, no, no. Let me back it up. We go through the drive-through line. Now, mind you, this is the grand opening. Now, this is the grand opening, the first day. We go to the drive-through line, and the guy that was working the drive-through line seemed, I don't know, he just seemed like he didn't want to be there. Like he just his attitude was like really sour. Like what's wrong with this guy? First day, grand opening. Like no kind of cheer, no kind of welcome, no kind of nothing. So that was a red flag number one. But anyway, he had already ordered our food at the window back, so it ain't was no turning back. So we get our food, and we anticipate, Taco Bell. Like I mean, the nearest Taco Bell. Well, we got a Taco Bell about 25 minutes away, and but this is one that's right here in a community, like less than 5 minutes away. So and we saw it being built from the ground up. So everything in our mind, everything should be fresh, everything should be good. All right, so we order our food. Uh, we bring it home. We came to sit right down at the same table that I'm sitting at right now, and we went to eat the food. The food was disgusting, disgusting, and it was not fresh. The food tasted like it was cooked the day before. So we like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is the grand opening. The lines are crowded all the way around the building. Why do this food taste like this? Why isn't this food fresh? Like, what is going on here? It was so bad. Sometimes when you go through drive-throughs, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes like you may get something and it's bad, but you can deal with it. You just go ahead on and eat it because you don't want to have to go through the mess of having to go all the way back and getting them to fix the order and all of this and that and other. But in this case, the food was trash. It was trash. It was straight trash. Like well, I ain't gonna say I've never been so disappointed because I can tell you some stories about some other places. But for a grand opening, this is the worst. A grand opening, this is the worst. And it just also just let me know, hey, I will not be going back there. I will not be going back there. That was the first and last. And I noticed though, because I looked at their reviews after that grand opening and they got a lot of bad reviews. I'm like, how do you have a grand opening and it be that bad? Everybody should be ready to go, because the workers, they was already in there. I'm sure they went through their training and it took them a few months to get everything together. The place looks beautiful. The parking lot looks good. The food was garbage, garbage, and the reviews said the exact same thing that we said. So we was not the only ones. Let me see what else we got in here. Yo, what's up, Wesley? Let's see. What is that? Absence. Sorry if I get your name wrong. Y'all know I can't see that good. What you say? It was, yeah, holy, yeah, it was terrible. And then was it Claudia? Oh well, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have cancer. Like, listen, let me tell you something. One thing about me, I would never. I I would never um, treat anybody, mistreat anybody. I should say. I would never mistreat anybody, and I definitely would not mistreat someone that's sick. You know, someone that's struggling. I know how it is. Like, I mean, I don't have like cancer or nothing like that, but I have vision problems, and I've always had vision problems my whole life, and they were noticeable vision problems. So, of course, growing up in school, I dealt with kids teasing me because, when I was young, I had the thick glasses on, and I had to sit a little bit closer to the board in order to see. So, I went through some things myself growing up. So I would never, ever try to make anybody feel bad about what they're dealing with. And then even now and here, I deal with someone that's have kidney failure and does home dialysis here. And I know I had a chance to see up front just how hard that is. You know, it's terrible. So no, I would never do nothing like that. If anything, I pray for, and my prayers, honestly, I pray for people that go through sicknesses and ailments and stuff like that. Sickle cell, cancer, kidney dialysis. You know, different things. Some things are things that you cannot prevent. You know, it, and not saying that I would criticize somebody that put their self in a situation where they wind up with a long term illness. I wouldn't, because it's still hard. But especially for somebody that they didn't ask for it, and just because it might have been in their family history, or nowadays some of the foods that we eat are putting us at risk for cancer. The air that they talking now about the 5G is causing cancer issues. So it's a lot that can cause you to be sick and develop these ailments and stuff like this. So no, I would never ever talk down on anybody or tease anybody that's suffering or struggling with any kind of sickness or whatever. So that's not me. I don't do that over here. I don't do that on none of my channels. No, I don't do that. But I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray that God delivers you, because there's always a chance for healing. If it's in God's will, He will heal you from that cancer, and you will go on to live a longer and even productive life. So don't worry about it. But um, besides, I've lost a couple of family members. Not saying that's you, but I've felt the loss from personally and my family from cancer. So I wouldn't do nothing like that. But anyway, so on to what I was saying. Yeah, so it was the most. Now, like I said, I've been to places where the food wound up being garbage. But they places that been around for a while, and it's just evidently the people just didn't feel like doing what they were supposed to do with the food. I don't know. I was just showing somebody. I went to Surfside Beach. That's not in Myrtle Beach, but it's near Myrtle Beach, and they had a new Popeyes that opened up out there. And you know, I'm gonna start checking my food before I leave away from that store, because this is happening too much. It's happening too many times. I went to the Popeyes. I should say we went to the Popeyes grand opening. Well, no. What I'm talking about grand? It wasn't grand opening. It was new, but it wasn't grand opening. and it was new to us because we don't even live up that way. We was just up that way visiting somebody. So we stopped there and we got us a hookup, and we didn't check the food. We just came on home. We was like this, planning to sit down and eat at the same table. And I'm telling you, I got that Popeyes chicken. I wish I would have screenshot. I would have showed y'all. Wait a minute, let me see. I might can find it. Uh, Yan, what's up? Let me see if I can find it. I um I do reviews myself from time to time, and it's something that I've started doing. If if it's something extremely terrible, I'm gonna leave a review. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's the doctor's office. I'm leaving a review. That's the only way that things gonna get taken care of. When you leave reviews, then they start straightening up and start doing things the way they're supposed to. Wait, what is that? Okay, y'all gonna see this. Y'all gonna trip. I got over. No, that's just the one. Over 10,000 views. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all might thinking I'm exaggerating with this stuff. Like, you know, we eat out. We used to do it a whole lot. Like we have toned down a lot with it. But once upon a time, like we was always going out and eating at different places. And like I said, in this situation, we decided to. Let me see where I can find it. We decided to stop past that Popeyes. I'm trying to find it. They trying to get me to do another review. I don't want to do another review. I ain't gonna take too much time on it. If I can't find it this time, then I'm just gonna keep on going. Trying to think of where I had it. Okay, view profile. All right, here it is. Listen, beware. This is going to discuss you. Now, let me reset it. We stopped at this Popeyes. It was new, but it wasn't brand new, and it was new to us because it was the first time we went there. We got us, some chicken and fixings and everything. We didn't eat it there. We didn't stay there. We went on. We brought it back home, which home was us here today is about an hour, almost an hour. So we got home. We knew we was going to have to heat it up, because we been riding. But that wasn't a problem. When we got home and I opened that box and I looked at that chicken, I said, "What the heck is this?" I'm almost afraid to show y'all this. I'm telling you, I'm about to discuss you. So please, I hope you don't have a weak stomach. I'm gonna show you. Oh shoot, my finger hit the button. Get back. Okay, good, good. Let me. I don't want to hit it. This was a piece of the chicken. What the heck is that? What is that? It was a whole neck on the chicken. We was like, what is that? It was two of them. It was two pieces in there like that. Let me see if I see the other one. Here's the other one. There's the other one. Totally disgusting. I said, I know. How did they manage? Just think about this. Just think about this, y'all. How did they not notice that? How did they not notice that? First of all, I'm thinking, I don't know, I never worked at Popeyes, but I'm thinking that you got to clean the chicken. I'm thinking that the chicken have to be floured. How did you not see that that piece of chicken or those two pieces of chicken, maybe others, had whole necks on them, and you not see that that's something wrong? Instead, you still going to put it in the fryer and cook it up and give it to somebody? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? I promise you, I promise you, if it wasn't an hour drive, I would have took that chicken back there. I would have took that chicken back there, and it would have been a problem. That's ridiculous. No way you serve no chicken. I don't know how Popeyes do that. I don't know if their chicken already be like breaded or whatever, and they just put it in the pot, or they get the chicken and they have to clean it and then put the flour on it like how we do. I don't know, but it's no way when you was putting that chicken in the bag or in the box that you did not see that those two pieces of chicken had whole necks on them. I've never seen nothing like that before ever in my life, and I have eaten at different chicken spots. I've never ever seen nothing disgusting like that before. So that was the first, and that was the last, and I definitely left a review about it, and um, so far it was 1,269 views on that. On that, I had to put those pictures up there. I know I left a review around the Taco Bell here, but I didn't leave no pictures or anything. I didn't even think about it. The food was so disgusting. I just threw it straight in the trash. I ain't take no pictures. I mean, it was sloppy. It was nasty. I just threw it in the trash. Now I could have easily took that on back around the corner, but like I said, it was crowded. It was super crowded, and I honestly, from what I hear, I don't think they had opened up the inside yet. I believe they just was operating out of the drive-through. So that means I would have to go get in that long line to go back around there and give them that nasty food. And I just wasted my money pretty much. Yeah. So anyway, that was that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk with y'all. I know we hadn't spoke all week. I haven't really did a whole lot yet this week. I say yet. I still got some things I'm gonna do. It was a long day today. That's why I'm not doing my exercise, but I still wanted to touch bases with y'all and talk. Then there's a couple of things that's going on. Like I said, I wanted to talk about. Um, the newest situation was the situation with Darling. Damon Darling. Now, I've been watching him for a while, right? And I grew to like the guy. I don't know him. I mean, I know him now from YouTube, but I really knew him. I started seeing him mostly on TikTok. TikTok, I believe, is where I first started seeing him. Maybe Instagram. I'm not sure. One of the two. Well, I see the things he do, and that's one thing that I said. I would love to be able to be in a position where I can go and touch hearts like that, be able to really just go and be able to bless people unexpected, you know, bless people and help people because especially now in these times, like times are really hard and tough for a lot of people. Um, you know, between the jobs and the income situation, and it's tough. It's hard out here, right? So I would love to be able to have that ability to do that, you know. And so that's why when I started watching him, like I subscribed. I became interested in what he was doing. He was funny. He's a funny guy too. So when I heard the news that he had been banned from Walmart, um, and recently I just got the update from Walmart. Walmart sent a letter out saying that they are not barring him for the good deeds that he do. They barring him because he keeps violating the official rules or whatever it is that they have, which I think personally is baloney. Because here's the thing. Now, I'm even though I'm a YouTuber myself, I've always been a YouTube watcher. I've always had people that I've been keeping up with for years and still do, right? So, and I see different videos that come across, prank videos inside of Walmart, prank videos. Uh, I see videos where people are trying to talk to other people, women. I don't know if that's at Walmart, but I just see all kind of videos and all kind of not restaurants, stores like Walmart or whatever. So um, I feel like I feel like it's a shame. It's a shame that us as Americans, or not even just Americans, all around the world, people around the world. I feel like we should be we should be getting along better. Somebody says Michael Jordan. Really? Yeah, we should be getting along better. I feel like when people are doing good deeds, it should be celebrated, not dismissed or forbidden. Um, in this situation, and this is just my honest opinion, my opinion, I feel like some people really get upset when it come down to situations between black people and white people. Uh, it's like, as sad as it is, I know that there are some people that are upset to see people of opposite color be more successful than what they are. That's true. And I'm not just saying that to pick on no one race, because I'm going to be honest. I'm a black man. And in my race, there are people in my own race that would be uh, upset because I have more than what they have. It's just it's I feel like it's just a curse. It's a curse. People should not be hated. People should be celebrated. Especially people that are doing good. There's so many things that this man could be doing with his money. He earned his money. He earned his money. And he should be using his money. He have his own family. He could be using his money to do all the things he ever wanted to do for his family. But instead, he's out at Walmart, which is one of the top places that people with the less amount of income. Now there's a lot of people that got income, plenty of income that shop there, but the majority of people with like low to middle income shop at Walmart. So that's a great place to go and be able to bless some people, and they really would appreciate it. They really would appreciate it because nobody else does it. Nobody else does that, you know. So, but I think because he's a successful black man, and he's on national TV, social media, and he's helping people of a different race. I don't know. Maybe in their sick minds, they thinking that he's trying to show them up, trying to show their race up or something like that. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. I feel like the man is genuine. I feel like the people that receive from him are genuine. They are genuinely happy for what he has done for them. So if all parties involved are happy, what is the problem? What is the problem? It shouldn't be a problem, you know? So I don't know. We can speculate on why they did this and that and other. All I know is I've seen other YouTubers as well, and social media people as well go inside of Walmart and do pranks and different things, you know. And it is what it is. I hope things turn around. And on top of it, like he's helping them to get more business. Like, why would you? That's like shooting yourself in the foot. More people are going to come out there knowing that he possibly might be out there, and they may get a chance to be blessed their own self. Like so, like that's more people. And then a lot of the money that he giving them, they taking it right into Walmart. They shopping in your store. They shopping. They giving the money to you. What is wrong with you? Like, why would you bar a person that's giving people money that's going into your store to spend it? I just don't understand the common sense of it. I just don't see no common sense in it. And as you know, why they doing what they doing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Prayfully, everything will work out. He'll continue to be able to be a blessing in people's lives, and things will work out. Hopefully, they'll reconsider and they're going and take that man off the ban list. He in there. He just trying to help people out. If he in there, somebody in there being ignorant and causing ruckus, that's something different. But this man is going in there and paying for people's groceries, buying y'all broke down TVs. Now I can say that myself. I got one right over here that I had for less than 2 years. The brand new broke down, and I vowed that I'm not buying no more TVs from Walmart. So guess what? I can say it because I got one. And if you got a problem with it, come to my house so I can show you this TV that y'all sold me over here. I call myself finally got my TV, my big screen TV. And it didn't last longer than any of the other TVs that I got in my house that I had for years. So, but I see him buying TVs. Matter of fact, I put a video up on my other channel earlier where he had the woman, he act like he was going to have a woman to deliver the TV to his house, but all along he was looking for a family to give the TV to, a great big old big screen TV. And he surprised the woman and told her, no, it's yours, keep it. Like, come on, man. And he gave the woman some gas, um what was it, some gas gift cards, $100 gas gift cards. A woman, probably a single woman with kids, trying to raise kids on her own. Like, why do you shun something like that? Like, why don't you uplift something like that? You know, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about that. And also, I don't know how many fans over here. I just heard that they have uh, the Los Angeles Lakers has been sold again. Again. Now, I already heard about recent owners of the Lakers, and um, I kind of was thinking in my mind, maybe this is one of the reasons why LeBron James was leaving, but I don't know. Now there's someone else that has came in, and I heard that it's Kushner. I'm not sure if it's Trump's son-in-law. I think it is him and somebody else done bought the Lakers. So wow, once again, $12.5 billion. The team has been sold again for the second time in less than a year. So I wanted to know what people was thinking about that. I guess that'll be something that we'll talk about later on in the future. But that's crazy. That's crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and just touch base with y'all. I'll be coming back this week with some exercises, get my pump on, get my swole on. Today it's been a long day. I don't know. I may try to. Well, I gotta go take my father-in-law to the doctors in the morning. I may try to get some workouts in before lunchtime. Before lunchtime tomorrow. Hopefully. Uh, Either way, if I do, I do. Like I said, this time I decided to do a little quick live just to kind of touch bases with y'all. I know usually I have workout Wednesdays. I didn't do it today, but I might have what I call it. I think of a name. I might do something for tomorrow. But either way, y'all just stay up with me. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming in. I appreciate all the love and support. As of the last time I seen, I'm up to 347 subscribers. I'm so happy. Like this is the only channel that I've had. It's just me. It's no help with no other sources. It's just me personally trying to get on my exercise journey. There's been some ups and downs. Like I said in my introduction, like I deal with depression from time to time. I'm trying to fight my way through that, um, and try to lock in, stay focused on just getting myself healthy. Because I want to be around for a while. I'm 54 years old. I just realized that now I got to take medication because they're saying that I'm pre-diabetic, and I'm disappointed because my whole life I've never had no ailments like that. Like it just was only my vision, only nothing else. No blood pressure, no diabetes, no nothing. So to get to this age in my life and to be at risk for diabetes, I got to do better. So I appreciate all of the encouragement that y'all giving me. It just only helps me to stay motivated and do the things that I need to do and lock in. My motto on this channel is to do something. Do something. So if it ain't no more than doing a few sets, hey, do something, you know? And also, before I go, I want y'all to stay on top uh, of, of things. This is three things personally that you need to stay on top of. And that's uh, your physical, your mental, and your spiritual health. Stay on top of that. Your physical health, your mental health, and your spiritual health. Those three things, if you stay on top of those things, then you're going to find yourself being more successful versus if you don't. And that's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to get all three of those things in line and make sure that I'm good, you know. So But that's all I got for now, y'all. My girl, she about to come off of this treatment, and I'm about to go on and break this machine down. But I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I love y'all. Thanks for all the love and support. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and share. Make sure you keep your notifications on. Like I said, I may do a random at any time. Like today, I just decided to do a. For some reason, whenever I pre-plan something, it don't always work out. So I just decided to do a random today. And I don't know if I'm eligible for any of those boost points. I don't know. I've been able to use it for other people. So if I have it and y'all see that y'all can boost my channel in any kind of way, I would really appreciate it if you did. You know, because like I said, I'm going from scratch and I'm starting from the bottom and building up. And also, I like the fact that I have people out here that's on the same page that's trying to do what they need to do to get themselves in shape and be healthy. And I hope that I can be a support for them as well, and help and encourage them in their journey as well. So, but that's all I got for now. But to the next time, as I always say, love, peace, and blessings to all of y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good. Take care.